Hi there. Here's my 1 minute revolutionary idea for the day. And it's in reference to artists that are competing for public commissions. What if, this is a pretty big what if rather than competing over a small budget like a ravenous pack of dogs taking any scrap we can possibly get, that when you put in your application for the commission, you knew going in that this was if you were successful in gaining this, that this was the only piece of public work that you would execute in your lifetime, like within within the jurisdiction that you live in. So let's say whatever state or whatever province you're in, this was it. This was your one chance. And instead of executing it in 3 or 4 months for a nominal hard-fought budget, you were given 3 or 4 years, and the budget was a healthy six-figure budget. You had to have the support of your other artists working within your profession. You had to be working at, kind of the height of your ability. And you wouldn't be competing with hobbyists. You wouldn't be competing with rusty pieces of whimsy. You wouldn't be competing with things that would be decommissioned as they rust and fall over and vanish for all time. You would need the support of others. You would be creating the one thing that for all time you'd hope you'd be recognized for. And I think by this very description, suddenly you would eliminate the level of public art that maybe we're seeing, that a lot of people don't really approach or really feel a connection to. That the things we would be surrounded by would be more epic, more monumental, more timeless, and that this time would reflect the brilliance of the artists that we know exist, that we are surrounded by. And subsequently, if this was the one thing you were being given, and you knew this was all, you had to give it your all, you would have to be in your prime. You would have to be recognized amongst other artists as working at a level that it would justify. But if you think about that, over the course of 100 years, if rather than small budgets we gave out one big budget every few years and we gave it to somebody who is going to commit themselves to it without a doubt, just the thought of what we would be surrounded by would be truly spectacular. I'd give anything to have that opportunity once in one's life. And how much of your soul would you pour into it? Everything you got. Compared to what we're seeing now, where people say, oh, I'm up against 30 others, the budget's tiny, I'm going to try and make a couple grand out of this. And what do we get? Well, we get what we pay for. So that's my thought of the day. Ciao.